So guys, as you can see in the front, my dad cleared all the plants, and as you can see over there, it's all cleaned up. We got rid of the jungle, and over there, my dad's just gonna put a bunch of potted plants and decorations so that's not empty. And that's how the side looks like. I don't know exactly how he put these huge boulders up here, but he managed, and I was watching, and it's so funny. He struggled. And these are some of the plants that we took from over there and put them into pots so that it'd look more cleaner. So as you guys know, each year we try to grow a new fruit in our yard, and this year my dad bought 3 cherry carmine jewel bushes. It says $27.84, but we got it for about $7. So it's the end of the season, it's July, and that's when they usually want to get rid of all of them. That's why we got it on discounted price. In mature, it should grow to 5 to 6 feet tall and 5 to 6 feet wide. This variety is a bush, not a tree, so it'd be perfect height for picking. Now I'm going to show you where we'll plant these. As you can see, my dad started to clean up this area. Remember before, it was really messy. And before, this used to be just a dead plant area, but now my dad is basically about 80% done. He's got potted plants and it all looks clean. He put some river rocks in there, so it's gonna look really clean when it's done. And in the spring, there was a bunch of tree branches over there, and it was all messy. That looked like a bear trap, but now it's all gone. This whole area is going to be cleaned up next week, and that old fire pit is going to be garbage because my brother put together a new one. And over here in this area, we are going to build another garden circle just like this one over here, and that's where we're going to put our carmine cherries. And all of these gross weeds are gonna get all cleaned up. And over there is where it's going to be built. And I'll show you guys when it's built. And here's the new Weber fire pit that my brother put together that we're gonna use after the garbage one. About 2 days ago, we had a 60-mile-per-hour really heavy wind that came by and gushed all of this stuff out, including our M-Flex grate. And my dad has to go clean that out. The trellis collapsed, so that's another project for him to do. And look closely, there's a lot of tiny grapes that are growing. And let's travel through the grape arbor. And look, our raspberries are growing. And I think over there. Oh, look, the currants are growing. I have to come back later today and go and pick some. There are gooseberries, but they're not ripe yet. And we still have a lot of strawberries, guys. And that area over there, we have to clean up. Take a look at this, guys. Next time you see it, it'll be all nice and organized. And here are our garlic chives that we've been cutting every week to use. The juniper that my dad has been trying to bonsai for the last few years. He's still working on this, but my dad today is going to finish this up. He's going to put some rocks and gravel in between. And this is our pepper garden, and as you can see, there are sweet banana peppers growing. That's our experiment, and you'll see that in another video. That's green onion. And look, the horsetails are growing nicely over here. And that is the Japanese sweet vine. The taro bulbs that we bought from the supermarket are growing really nice. Our elephant ears on the bog filter, when we first bought it, there was only like a couple leaves, but now there's a lot. And it doubled in size and height. And then I'll take a few photos of the koi pond so you guys can see what it's growing like. Hi guys, welcome to our front garden. And as you can see, we cleaned up the whole front yard. It doesn't look like a jungle anymore. Purple coneflowers are in full bloom right now. And as you can see, it's all cleaned up even on the side, and all the small bushes over there are all pruned. And as you can see, we're not fully done yet. We're still gonna put some nice potted plants over there. And if you guys don't know what that plant is right there, that is milkweed. We are trying to make this into a butterfly sanctuary. We still got to do some more planting over here, but that's our Japanese maple. And by the way, if you haven't watched the spring update, it'll be in the link description below. My dad is still in the process of making this, but look at all those big boulders up there. And he somewhat cleaned this whole area up, but he still has to do way more. This is our Sanford and Son area. Soon enough we'll clean it up. And we have 4 Carmine Jewel cherry bushes that I'll show you where we're gonna plant them later. And we also have 1 apple tree right there that we're gonna plant. If you guys remember when my dad was almost finished with the dead bushes and clearing up this area, well, he kind of got it done, and this is what it looks like now. There's not that bear trap looking bushes over there anymore. And here's our new fire pit area. It's looking very nice. The table is finally cleared up, and we have a new fire pit that my brother built. And see that circle right there? That's where we're gonna plant the cherry bushes. He still has to do more detailing, but that's what it looks like right now. And maybe like a month ago, my dad cut down all of our private bushes, and there was a big chunk of them over there because they all died during winter this year, but he got the big branches cleaned up over there. That's our new fire pit, but we haven't tested it yet. There's our Colliner apple tree, and we haven't got any apples since like 2016 or something, so that's why we got the other apple tree, because maybe we needed 2 to cross-pollinate each other, but they're very nice bushes. So here is our humongous peach tree and our bonfire peach tree. And my dad did some research, and our peach trees both got like some sort of disease. So we're gonna unfortunately have to spray them, this one and the bonfire peach one. And this plant is wild cat's tail because my dad pulled over on the side of the road and plucked these. And now we're trying to grow them. And that's how our garlic chives are looking. And guys, remember this container, the shisos didn't grow really in the spring, but now they're growing. You can eat them and put them in salads, or put them in vegetables and just eat them raw. They taste a little bit minty, but they're good for you. And we have the tomatoes growing over here too. Here is the entrance going to our compost area, and those are Mphoch grapes growing right there. And that's how our compost pile is looking. Here's our strawberry garden, and we harvested a lot this year, and there's some more shiso. Guys, look, I see a dragonfly. There he is, guys. This year, we've had a lot of dragonflies because of our koi pond, and also a lot of monarch butterflies. There's our grape arbor. I'm gonna walk you guys through it, but my dad still has to trim some more. Oh my gosh, guys, there's a lot of raspberries. I'm gonna have to come back here later and harvest some more. It's very, very sweet. I think they're kind of getting a little too dark. And I definitely have to get my dad to go harvest them later. But they're still growing. Guys, look, there's a bunny eating grass over there. Here are both of our Cinco pear trees, and there's not much than the previous years, but there's still some. Here is our currant bush, and we harvested them, and that will be in a separate video, but go and check that out. We harvested them last week. But there are still a few, as you can see. They're very red. Earrings! Are very sour though. And those are our gooseberries, guys. I think they're ready to be harvested too. And this is what they look like. I'm gonna try them. Only one because I think it's sour. Yeah, sour. Maybe we should wait 2 more weeks before we harvest them. Now let's walk towards the plum trees. There they are. Oh my gosh, wait. The tree, instead of growing more higher, it's growing this way. So I think my dad's gonna have to prune it soon. I don't see any fruits because they're still fairly young. And that's another thing for my dad to do, is prune them. And here's a view of our yard from here. There's our giant cherry tree. And let's walk towards the porch farm. My dad added some touch-ups and he finished it, and this is what it looks like. These are the irises. There's also a giant iris right there. Those are the taro bulbs that grew that we bought from an Asian market. And look at, guys, our koi are so active. there's another baby dragonfly over there. There's our big elephant ears that are being pecked at from the birds. And that's why my dad put in that owl. Hopefully it scares them. And look guys, we still have some currants over there. Here's the patio that my dad's working on. It's halfway there, but it's not fully completed yet. We are growing a cucumber plant here. We're trying to grow all over the koi pond, but we're growing it up here and hopefully it'll grow up to cherry trees so it'll be easier to harvest. Those are oregano plants. And this is the pineapple that we're experimenting to see if it works. Here's our koi pond garden, and this year we're growing peppers. We have harvested a lot of peppers already, but there's still more growing. I'm gonna pick that one out. And also this one. We've harvested these green onions right here, and they're still growing. And that's our papyrus, and the birds have been coming and landing on these. That's why they're broken. And that completes our summer garden update, and make sure to stay tuned for our fall and winter.